Tech giants are missing revenue purely because they ran out of parts. Mid-tier suppliers are parking millions in cash just to lock down future assembly lines. And AI software explicitly wiped out 90% of a major tech player's contractors.
That is a very heavy way to summarize the June 1st earnings window, but it is completely accurate.
Right? Wrapping up the past few days, the anchor names in today's batch are Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, CRDO Technology Group, and a quick palette cleanser from Silvercorp Metals. The overarching theme here feels totally split.
Yeah, it really is. You have this massive physical hardware bottleneck on one side and the immediate human labor consequences of Gen AI on the other.
Let's start with the physical wall. HPE reported data center networking demand spiked roughly 20%, but actual recognized revenue in that segment was, it was down, right?
Down about 28% sequentially. It is not a demand failure at all. They just lacked the physical components and wafers to actually build the servers. They simply cannot fulfill their own backlog.
Which perfectly explains the desperation over at CRDO. They supply the connectivity hardware. To survive this shortage, they are deliberately inflating their own inventory by 20%.
They are hoarding factory space. They put down $28 million in pure cash as upfront foundry deposits. That is strictly to guarantee they do not get bumped from the 2027 production lines by bigger competitors.
It makes sense structurally, but the market hated it. CRDO stock dropped over 15% because Wall Street is terrified their guidance is heavily backloaded. If they hit one factory snag next year, the numbers just fall apart.
Exactly. Execution risk is immense right now. So to protect margins while dealing with this supply chaos, look at what HPE is doing internally with their contractor purge.
Yeah, this was staggering to hear on the call. The HPE chief financial officer credited their internal Gen AI software with letting them eliminate over 90% of their entire human contractor workforce.
We usually hear vague stories about AI causing hiring freezes. This is a quantified mass elimination of outsourced labor. They are using AI as an immediate operational safety valve to protect the bottom line while revenue gets delayed by parts shortages.
Such a stark real-world shift. Now, before we go, I want to quickly hit Silvercorp Metals because their GAAP net loss was almost comical.
It is the ultimate paper distortion. Silver prices hit records, their cash margins were incredible, but the high stock price triggered a $60 million non-cash derivative penalty on some old convertible notes.
They actually just legally amended it to stop the bleeding, but what a weird optics penalty for actual success. What are you watching next?
HPE's boardroom. Activist firm Elliott Management just secured seats, and HPE just pulled in over $1 billion from a Chinese joint venture sale. That capital allocation fight is going to be intense.
Absolutely. The individual company episodes in the feed hold the complete call-by-call analysis, pulling exactly how these AI constraints and workforce shifts are rolling out underneath the headlines. We will see you tomorrow.